Hi, how are you? It's Travis in here, and welcome back to our adventures with the Hardcore Warrior. Today we are back in Orgrimmar, guys, and we are going to pick up a few quests while we're here. We're going to head over to the throne room, where Thrall is. We're going to pick up hidden enemies. Probably pick up all the quests here, the Spirits of Stone Talon. What's our quest log looking? Yeah, pretty dry, only 7 quests. So we should be able to pick up a few. And I hope you guys are doing well today. I'm doing pretty good. Today we're going to do some more quests in Durotar. We're first going to pick up Need for a Cure. And that requires a little bit of traveling. I think we have to go in and out of Orgrimmar a few times. And then we'll make our way south, I think, to Sen'jin Village. Alright, so let's pick up this quest here, the Spirits of Stone Talon.
The spirits of the Stone Talon Mountains are angered, for goblins and their servants are plundering and burning the land. So the land has cried out, and those who listen for such things have heard. Cirith Stonebreak, a promising shaman of the Horde, was sent to Stone Talon. She reports massive deforestation at the hands of the goblins and requests aid. Meet Cirith in Stone Talon. To reach her, follow the road west of the Baron's Crossroads. She is camped near the Great Wood Vale.
One thing I will not tolerate are traitors in our midst, adventurer. But I would be a fool to play my hand so early. It would not sufficiently cut the corruption out of our lands and only cause the infection to grow worse. But you, a young adventurer, could go places my agents could not, could learn the truth, could find the true head of the beast. If you are brave enough, then enter Skull Rock to the east of Orgrimmar, find a lieutenant's insignia off one of the burning blade there, and return to me.
Well, I don't think we're brave enough for that yet, guys. Maybe in a few levels we'll be brave enough to go into Skull Rock. But not right now. Don't feel like dying today. We're going to head down here. We're going to pick up Slaying the Beast, which is another dungeon quest. And there's RFC right beside us.
Listen closely to what you are told, and do not quickly trust or distrust. For even friends serve their own ends, adventurer. Our great war chief knows this, and to prove that there are warlocks within the Horde who do not wish to destroy it from within, or gain control over it, I have volunteered to aid our young leader in any way I can. The primary task set upon me by our great war chief is to root out the creatures responsible for infesting our lord's great city with demonic influence. The Burning Blade is one threat, but there are others. The Searing Blade, for instance, who make their home in Ragefire Chasm, secretly attempting to subvert innocent members of the Horde. If they are to be stopped, then their leader must be slain. A Felguard named Taragamon, the Hungerer. Kill him, and his heart will appease Thrall, of this I'm sure.
And there are three different quests for this dungeon, RFC. And they're all in the major cities. So there's one in Thunderbluff and another in Undercity. The best way to get them all is to just meet up with somebody who has them and they share them, but I think we'll have to travel a little bit to get a few of them. This is donation of wool. I'm looking for this is a mage trainer. Over here is where first aid is. I'm gonna upgrade that quick. I think we can upgrade it.
I am an orc of medicine.
There we go, journeyman first aid.
If you have come here to learn, I shall do my best to teach.
Can we learn wool?
I am an orc of medicine person. If you have come here to learn, I shall do my best to
Level
teach.
80. So that'll take some time. But it's good that we upgraded it. We were only able to level up to 85, but I mean, to 75, but now we can get up to 80 and eventually learn Wool Bandage. A lot of deaths pouring in as usual. Still 9 layers of players playing. Insane. Looks like the hype is still alive, even after a few weeks. And Molten Core will be coming out on the 12th, I believe. So we may see the first hardcore Molten Core run for this server in the next week. We won't be in Molten Core anytime soon on any of our characters, I don't think. Probably in 2025 we'll get into Molten Core. It's going to take me a little bit of time to level up, if we can get up to 60 even in hardcore. But I do hope to do Molten Core on the Mage. It'll probably be like 30 or 40 during the new year. All right, so let's go have a chat here with Rinag. Need for a cure. Let's charge this boar. Damn it, he killed it. Oh, we can skin it though. We'll take the skin. Yeah, this is mostly a traveling quest, guys. A lot of running back and forth for this one. And you're on a timer as well. See what this hair gives us. Yeah, he just picked it up. Oh, he's got skinning as well. And there he is, Renak.
Adventurer, your timing is perfect. I just hope I can
45
compliment your
minutes.
haste as well. I was careless while fighting a few of the venom tails nearby, and one of them stung me deeply. I can feel its poison weakening me even as we speak.
At this rate, I got maybe an hour left to live, but I'll need your help if I'm to do so. Korgan in Orgrimmar knows how to make the antidote. Find him and hurry, adventurer. I won't be able to last much longer. He should be in the Cleft of Shadow.
All right, back to the Cleft of Shadow we go, guys. And the thing that makes this kind of tough is getting the Scorpid. Just getting the I think we have to get something off of the Scorpids. And the drop rate's pretty damn low. But I just want to get this quest out of the way. Because we are a few levels away from this quest turning gray. And I was checking out the spec requirements for the new Indiana Jones and the Great Circle game that's coming out, I think this week on the 9th. And my PC doesn't even meet the minimum requirements for this game. So what this game requires is an Intel Core i7 10700K at 3.8 gigahertz or an AMD Ryzen 5 3600 at 3.6 gigahertz or better. Memory is 16 gigs of RAM. Graphics, they want you to get either an RTX 2060 Super at 8 gigabytes or an AMD Radeon RX 6600 8 gigabytes or an Intel Arc A580. Intel's actually making some pretty good budget video cards now. Supposedly are competing with the 4060. Storage, they want you to have 120 gigabytes, has to be SSD. And yeah, I think that's it. And that's the minimum requirements, guys. I think the 1070 is an 8 gig card, but I don't know how it compares to the 2060. I probably just meet the minimum requirements to play the game. But I know I don't think my CPU is that good. So when you start seeing stuff like that, guys, that is when you're like, you know what, maybe it is time to get a new computer. 50 series is coming out next year. And now there's not just requirements, there's full ray tracing requirements now. So there's like a whole new set of requirements, which I think is kind of
Venom
interesting.
tails are some of the deadliest scorpids in Durotar. It was unwise for Rhynak to hunt them without having some of the antidote with him, but right now, chastising is the last thing he needs. Bring me a few venom tail poison sacks from any of the venom tails near the entrance of Orgrimmar, and I'll make an antidote for him. Make haste, adventurer. One of our own needs your help.
Alright, so there's full ray tracing requirements. I'll tell you guys what Ultra is like without ray tracing. So to play Ultra without ray tracing, you need 32 gigs of RAM, an i7 13900K, 3.0 gigahertz, or an AMD Ryzen 7 7900X at 4.7 gigahertz. Supposedly AMD is killing it, Intel right now with processors. And then you can use for graphics card, you need either an RTX 4080 16 gigabytes or a Radeon X 7900 XT 20 gigabyte graphics card. 120 gigs of SSD required. But with the 4080 and with that setup, you do ray tracing. But if you want to play on Ultra without ray tracing, you would need that. If you want to play on Ultra with ray tracing, you need the same CPU and the same amount of RAM, same amount of storage, but you would need an RTX 4090 24 gigabyte card, which is like the best card in the world at the moment for now, until the 5090 comes out. So yeah, if you want to play this game in 4K, you need it with the best graphics. You need a 4090. That is insane. I wonder if this game's going to become like one of those benchmark games that people like use to check out graphics card benchmarks and FPS and all that stuff. Sometimes watch those videos. Yeah, it's wild that like a 4090 is required to actually experience the best graphics for that game. And some people say that's kind of messed up. Like, these publishers should be optimizing their games better. You shouldn't really need a 4090. I think they believe in that. I guess I agree with them. I really wouldn't know. But that is the first time I have ever heard that you need a 4090 to play a game on Ultra. I assume maybe that's what it's like with Cyberpunk as well. It's another game that requires pretty good system to run on Ultra. We're heading over here to look for scorpids. Hopefully we can find some. If we can't, then we will we'll probably head to the other side. I'm also really interested to see what this game looks like. And to really experience, you know, how you need a 4K monitor on top of, you know, the 4090 card. But that's why I've never really got a better computer, because like, I don't know, I play WoW, right? You play, especially if you play classic WoW, you don't really need a great computer. Supposedly retail looks pretty damn good with these new cards and the ray tracing and all that stuff. Even though the engine's so old, it does make the game look a bit better. Because they have been updating the graphics in retail for a while now. Gotta watch out for these raptors. They are hostile. Yeah. So we're gonna make sure we get rid of them where we fight the scorpions. Yeah, it's time to focus up, guys. We don't want to die out here. And even though like I kind of hate on Intel now because of supposedly they're doing some shady stuff with their CPUs where they like deteriorate over time, so you like have to buy a new one eventually. I don't know the full details on that, but that sounds kind of shady to me. But the cool thing about them is they're kind of competing in the graphics card market now, so that's good. I think graphics cards clearly need more competition. It's insane how expensive they are nowadays. The price of like oh my gosh, am I in trouble here? Get him down. He'll die to the bleed. Try for this next raptor. But yeah, the price of like my computer, I guess 7 years ago, is like how much a high-end graphics card is now. And if you got like a 4070, you know, like say you got like a 4070 card last year, this requirements is pretty much saying you can play on minimum ray tracing. So like your card's already out of date. You know what see, look like according to this. That is insane. I might be in trouble here. We'll be okay. Gotta bleed up on him. He should die to the bleed. Dodge is good. Do an overpower. And we already have two of the Scorpid Venom Tail Poison Sacks. Kind of surprised we were able to get those so quick. Got over 30 minutes to get the next two and then deliver the antidote back to the sick troll who's hiding from the Scorpids. You would think he would like ask for an escort back to Orgrimmar, but I guess maybe he's too sick for that. See where our two-handed sword skills at. Did we get to 65 yet? No, not yet. It's too bad. Kind of waiting for us to get 65 so we can switch to the axe and level that up for a bit. This orc just died. Guga died in Ashenvale. Doncic died to Earth and Rock Smasher in Uldaman. I died in the dungeon. That's rough. Yeah, dungeons are scary, man. I think he was probably a tank. Hopefully everybody else made it out alive. That's the thing about tanking. If someone's gonna die, it's gonna be you. You're gonna be the first one to die. which it sucks. And it's tough to gauge like what you should do when you're in a pug, like a pug group for in those situations for dungeons. Like, what should you do? It's like if the tank dies, do you just run out of the dungeon? Do you stay and fight? Like, no one's in comms. So it's kind of hard to gauge what you should do. Well, someone just died right there, Knobkus. Yeah, I'm not too sure what you should do. What's the cooking doing? Uh-oh. Maybe this is how he died. Might be in trouble here. We're gonna watch out. Oh, big hit there. Let's go. I'm bandaging up. Let's have a bite to eat. We'll have some cactus apples, surprise. Get ourselves a food buff. That was a little scary. There we go. Gives us 2 stamina, 2 spirit, guys. Not too bad. I think we should focus on the raptors because they're the ones who are hostile here. Every other mob is docile. They won't really attack us unless we attack them. I believe the scorpions are like that too. See? No, they're not. Scorpions are not that way. It's only the boars that are like that. And it's funny, once I mentioned like, hey guys, we're doing so well with the with the venom-tailed poison sacks. Now we haven't seen one in ages. Good thing is there's a bunch of scorpions here. There we go, got one. Just had to complain to Blizzard. And they hooked us up. And there's Skull Rock. Just down there. Gotta watch out. Oh, damn it. Place is pretty scary. There we go. We got our venom sacks, guys. Let's get the heck out of here. Make our way back to Orgrimmar. Get some skins along the way. See how our... It's insane how long it's taken us to get level 65 two-handed swords. It's taken us quite a while. There's a copper vein there. I think we got time. We can go get that copper vein. Clearly needed. Our mining is a little bit behind. We're catching up though. It's at 32. And we can actually do a little bit of smelting while we're in there. How much time we got left? Like 30 minutes probably? For the cure? 28 minutes. Yeah, maybe we shouldn't really mess around too much. Shouldn't take us though like more than 10 minutes to get the cure, to smelt and then run back. I want to like sell some stuff, smelt, and then run back. Shouldn't be that bad. And I was looking at some videos of, I was comparing like ray tracing on, ray tracing off. It is quite the difference. And then there's another version called path tracing. I don't know what the heck that's from. But it does have a different effect from ray tracing. I guess it might be a better version of ray tracing. The thing is, it is kind of hard for me to tell which one's better. In some cases, I'm like, yeah, ray tracing looks better there. And then another instance, I'm like, I don't know, path tracing looks pretty good there. But they are a bit different. I think path tracing looks a little bit more, it's a bit brighter. In some cases, there's like, seems like there's more depth with path tracing. But with these video cards, man, RPGs, like single player RPGs, are going to look amazing, man. The lighting is just so much better now. I think you can smelt up at the front, if I'm not mistaken. Like, we don't have to go all the way over here to smelt. You can smelt at the beginning, up here. I remember smelting up here. And see all these deaths here, guys? There's a Tauren that's here. And you can smack him. You can hit him by accident. I forget his name. But he's a boss. Maybe we'll see him. I think he's in the inn. Pretty sure he's in vanilla. I know he's in the like later expansions like Cataclysm and all that stuff. So we got a lot of junk here. Oh, we got a bow, guys. Let's put one of those on. We have bow skill, right? Yeah, we have crossbows and bows.
What you want?
Remember, no matter what creature you hunt, you would do well to study it and understand its behavior. That knowledge could save your life.
Here is the antidote, adventurer.
Okay,
Take it to Rheinegg as soon as you can and be cautious.
Can we use this
Venom tails
bow?
are some of the deadliest scorpids in Duratar.
Cannot be
It was
equipped.
unwise for Rheinegg to hunt them
'Cause
without
it's
having some
broken.
of the antidote with him, but
Damn
right
it.
now, chastising is the last thing he needs. Bring me a few venom tail poison sacks from any of the venom tails near the
That's too
entrance
bad.
of Orgrimmar, and I'll make an antidote for him.
Stone
Make
arrowhead.
haste,
I think we can
adventurer.
use
One
these.
of our
The
own
ammo?
needs your help.
Maybe? I don't know. Probably not. I'm just going to sell it. Well, that's interesting. Apprentice sash we don't need. Sell a few things. We're just gonna make our way out of here. Maybe we can smelt. I remember there being a place to smelt in like the middle of Orgrimmar, so maybe we'll just head down there and hopefully we find it. Like, you don't have to go all the way to the Valley of Honor to smelt. I'm pretty sure Questie can show you that. I don't know if it's icons or it might be advanced. DBM HUD, profiles, tracker. Yeah, there's certain stuff you can track with Questie. That's why we can see like where all the repair NPCs are. Yeah, I don't know. To look into that. I'm not really good with this add-on. Oh, there it is. So you got repair flight. So you just left click it. Repair flight master, innkeeper, weapon master. Doesn't matter. Battle master, banker, spirit healer. Class. Spirit healer is good to know if you're playing just not hardcore, because you can actually, you know, speed up by dying and rezzing at the spirit healer. Profession trainer, vendor. Yeah, it doesn't really show you. There he is, Gammon. This guy's a beast. He's only level 12. But he'll kill you guys. If you hit Gammon, you're dead. Gammon hits hard. Don't mess with Gammon. Okay, so there's supposedly, like, I remember there being a smelter around here. Or a place to smelt. It's, like, up here. Maybe. It's been a while. But there is... Who's this guy? There's nothing up here, is there? How much time we got on this quest? 20 minutes. I should have just went over to where the regular smelter is. I think it's here. But there's one here. There has to be. This is the Horde Embassy. That's where you get your tabard. You do your guild stuff. If you want to start a guild, you talk to this guy. Is it down here? I think we're going a little too far now. Maybe that was Cataclysm, guys. Maybe it's actually not in Classic. Can we smelt here? That's an orc cooker. We can cook there. I don't think we can smelt. If I go to Questie here... we go to like blacksmithing. That's all the way back up there. Let's just finish the quest, guys. But I remember there was a place to smelt. It's probably in Cataclysm. Alright, let's go turn this quest in. We'll be on our way. We'll probably head back. Like this nether gem, I shouldn't even be holding on to it. Pretty much just doing this quest today, I guess. Just fine. It's a lot of... It's one of those quests. I think this is probably a quest if you're playing with that... Just like an add-on that tells you like what quests to do and where to go and like tells you exactly what to do. People pay for it. And there's also guides on the internet you could follow that tell you like where to go, where to quest, what to do. Pretty much every single like step you take. They guide you along, and it's supposed to be the fastest route to, you know, level 60. We're not following anything like that. I never do. I don't think it's necessary. But what I'm saying here is this quest is probably a quest you skip. I don't think anybody would do this quest if they were trying to be fast. Because the travel time is just brutal.
Greetings, man.
I'm almost glad I can't return to Sen'jin as I am now. My weakness and stupidity would surely be mocked.
Adventurer, you've saved my life. Thank you.
Nice
Please
shield.
take this.
Take the
I
shield.
hope it can at least help you in your travels, if not bring you some coin. From what you say, I won't be using it anytime soon. Korgan is
Not a
gonna
bad
march me
shield.
through more of his rituals until I prove myself. More killing boars, more gathering scorpid tails. Sigh.
What the heck did he say at the end there? It's like, sice. Yeah, I think we'll head back to Orgrimmar. I want to free up our bags as much as I can before we head out and try to do a bunch of quests here. Because we will be heading... We're going to try to do all these. Except for... we're not going into... Oh, we got that Finding the Antidote quest again. We don't even need that anymore. We already did that. It is a daily you can do. It's a repeatable quest. We will be doing... we'll be slaying the Harpies. We'll be slaying... the Razor Mane here. The Pigmen. I think they're called the Quillboar. And then we'll be heading down to Zen. We really want to get down here to Sen'jin Village and then do the Zalazane Venetian Skull quest. Because at level 15, I think we leveled that one of those quests. So I want to get down there as soon as possible. Maybe that's where we should maybe start. And then just work our way up. It kind of makes sense to do that. Right? And the reason why it makes sense is because, like, look at how the quests are. It's like level 9, 10 down here. You go up here, it's 10. And then right here, we finish it off at quest 11. Hopefully by then, we're level probably 15. 15, maybe almost 16. And then we're somewhat ready for RFC at that level. Probably want to be like 16 or 17 for RFC just to play it safe. I don't know if I'll be tanking it. We'll have to see. Yeah, guys, we're running all the way back to the Valley of Honor. I should have just went there and smelted. Right? But I believe that there was a way to smelt over here. And since we're here, we might as well do a little bit of cooking. We got some roasted boar meat we can cook. So we'll go do that. And we should be able to get like a cooking recipe where we can cook. So this one here, if we get small eggs, we should try to make some of this because it gives us a buff 2 stamina, 2 spirit. We only have 5 more of these cactus apples. We got so much food, guys. A little too much food. You can turn these scorpion stingers, I believe, into some food later on. But I think we'll make our way down to... After we do all this, we'll head down to Razor Hill. Let me get rid of this profession one here. That's a good thing about Questie. He does show you where all the NPCs are. It does help quite a bit. Alright, let's do a little bit of smelting, guys. Smelt some copper. I don't think we can really learn anything new. Maybe we can learn to smelt tin after this. Probably not. Not really getting too many levels here.
Speak, friend. May your blades never dull.
Okay. So I have this slumber sand. I guess we'll hold on to some of that just in case we want to CC an enemy before we fight them. Slumber sand does help. Gives us... Puts the enemy target to sleep for up to 20 seconds. Any damage caused will awaken the target. Only one target can be asleep at a time. So say we're like at like a pole where there's like 2 or 3 mobs. You can put one to sleep and then just kill the other. Problem with things like this, it can give you like a false sense of confidence. And you could die. Because maybe you like cleave or something like that and then he gets out of the sleep and then you just die. So you gotta watch out for that. A lot of troll deaths today. This guy died to drowning. That's rough. Pets Over People was his name. I wonder where he died to drowning. Right there. I know exactly where that is. It's in Ashenvale. Where all the water elementals are. Guess he was just so focused on killing a water elemental, he just forgot that he was drowning. Happens.
Would you rather trust your goods with a goblin?
It's true, you don't really want to trust your goods with a goblin. So here's this shield. Is this shield better than this one? Pretty much the exact same. Wonder which one looks cooler, this one or this one? Yeah, this one. This one looks awesome, actually. So we're gonna sell this. Keep the axe. We're gonna put this quest item in there. I think that's it. We're gonna hold on to everything else.
Never dull.
And then I guess we'll just get out of here. We're gonna head down to Razor Hill. We can sell this shield to Razor Hill. And yeah, we got a lot of food. We're a warrior, though. We need to hold on to the food, and if our bags get over encumbered, we can always just throw the food away. Probably want to start eating this Darnassian blue cheese. Try to get rid of that. Got a bunch of mushrooms, too. But at least we got that quest done today, guys. Cleared up our bags, picked up a bunch of quests in Orgrimmar. Got a plan now. We're gonna hopefully go down here, finish these quests. This quest still pretty tough, even at 13. Can die over there. There's a lot of trolls here. And then we'll work our way up to the Harpies. Which is I'm kind of worried about this one. I don't know if we'll do Fizzle's Claw. But supposedly you can get the Lieutenant Insignia here. I don't know what's more dangerous. This place here, Skull Rock? Or over here where Fizzle is. They're both pretty damn dangerous. The Tauren warrior made his way over here. Yeah, it's a reload reminder. This is from the hardcore add-on. Tells you to reload just so I think it's more for the add-on than for the game. Priest just died. 32 priest. Died to a cavern deep ambusher and Nomergon. A lot of dungeon deaths. I hate dungeon death. I don't want to die in a dungeon. That's probably why I want a tank. But tanking his arms is at low level. It's not. I think from like levels 10 to or 15 to 30, I think Sword and Board's better. And then once you get, in your 30s and eventually get Whirlwind Axe, you can easily tank as arms. And you kind of need to, because the other warriors are going to start pulling threat off of you. But these early dungeons, you're mostly just pulling like 1 to 2 mobs at a time. And I thought we had a bow, guys, but we didn't. It's broken. That was kind of funny. I'm like, oh, we got a bow. Oh, it's broken. Damn it. We'll get a bow soon, guys. All right, well, we made it to Razor Hill, guys. We're back.
Blood and
Razor Hill
thunder.
once again. Should we repair our items? I don't know. Is anything like really almost broken? Let's see. How's our sword doing? Looks like it's doing great. Yeah, nothing's really close to broken here. That may be these, like, this belt. But I think we're okay.
Strength.
It will pop up here, though, if something breaks. Nothing's yellow. Little character comes up when your stuff's almost broken. I think, pretty sure it does that in vanilla, too. probably see soon.
If we are to make these new lands ours, then we must have places to rest our battle-weary bodies. Lay your axe by the fire and share the stories of your mighty battles.
All right, so we're gonna keep our hearth. We're probably gonna have our hearth here, guys.
If we are to make these new lands ours, then we must have
Go forth to
If we are to make these new lands ours, then we must have places.
All right, man. There we go. We got our hearth here. I'm pretty sure. Just want to check. So that's good. We got our hearth all set up. We didn't get any gear upgrades today, guys. So we got all settled into Durotar, I guess you could say. Next episode, we're gonna head down here and slay Zalzane and get Manutian's Skull, and then we're gonna work our way up. Probably slay the Quillboar next. But that is going to be the end of today's episode, guys. As always, thanks for watching. Keep your heads up. Later.